You know, some things never really change. When I was a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with Ferraris. I mean, I had everything. Model cars, posters on my wall, even Ferrari-themed bedsheets. But out of all the Ferraris, there was one that always stood above the rest. The Ferrari F40. To me, it wasn't just another supercar. It was the car. The one that sparked my dream of driving a Ferrari one day. And now, thanks to Gran Turismo 7, I finally got the chance to take it out on the track. In this week's Daily Race A, we got to drive the legendary F40, and man, it felt amazing. This car is not just fast, it's a pure adrenaline rush. And to top it all off, I managed to set the 78th fastest time in the world with it. So I want to share this joy with you. I want to share with you my favorite race of the week, my fastest lap that I set, and probably the most hilarious moment I ever encountered in Gran Turismo 7. Check it out. So this race started pretty much like every other race this week. Pure chaos at T1. I was able to mostly get away in one piece. Now, watch this moment coming up here. Kind of conflicted about this. I do end up getting a penalty, but I'm not sure if I was at fault for him hitting the wall. Let me know what you think. But keep an eye on the guy behind us right now. It's not the same guy though. That is an insane dive bomb. And for some reason this guy is going to hold a grudge and we're going to see him come back at me. So I just continue driving with a very damaged car and end up serving him a penalty right here. And the dive bomber from before comes up in my slipstream. And check this out. So he tried to pit and maneuver me, but ends up spinning out into the pit himself. Let's see a slow motion replay. It's too perfect. I haven't laughed this hard in a while. Alright, let's take a look at the fastest lap now. So I'd been putting consistently pretty good times, 2:07s, but my optimum was in the low range. So I knew I had a lot of room for improvement. So here you want to try to carry as much speed through the whole corner as you can, and then just get on a throttle and floor it. You get a little dicey, but don't let go of that throttle. Try to keep the pace the whole way through. And then just floor it as soon as you can. Here you want to hug the inside so you can get a better entry into the next corner. Coming up here is probably the most tricky part of the track. Keep it in fourth. And the same applies here. Carry as much speed through as you can and get on the throttle as soon as you can. Here I brake right before the 100-meter mark, keep it in third, and try to carry as much speed as I can. And I work both the brakes and the throttle to rotate the car. And I just carry on in a straight line. And now I just hug the right side wall all the way through. This one felt good. It's a long way coming too. Here's the list, and there are some really good players on there. So it feels good to see yourself up there. So now I just wanted to go over my favorite race of the week. So this driver 1AB here is a funny one. He's really fast. He had basically an identical quality time as me. Oops, there I go, jumping out of my chair. I had some VR issues. But yeah, this 1AB guy, really fast. And he's a clean racer. But you'll see, when it comes to the straights, he uses weaving a lot. So we come out of turn 1 here. No major incident, which is rare. But now I'm already down to 4th from 1st, so I want to get up 2 seconds as fast as I can. Bump drafting here a little. Shoot on the inside. A little power slide. But that's clean. It's good. We made it stick, and we're up 2 places. And now the chase is on. We both get a pretty good exit. Now you're going to see what I was talking about before. He starts weaving like crazy. I'm not sure what the rules are on this, because obviously you don't get a penalty for it. But I think it's bad racing etiquette. Let me know what you think in the comments. But using the trace amounts of slipstream, I'm still able to catch up with him, get the overtake. He gives me a little bump draft back. Then he goes for the outside. And here I completely misjudge my speed because of the bump draft. And he gets a beautiful, clean overtake here. And this is what I loved about this week. Just some close racing on sports tires, on iconic cars. This is Gran Turismo at its peak for me. Now the important part here is to stay close enough to him that when we do reach that final straight, that I am close enough to catch the slipstream and get the overtake. So just try to stay close in the dirty air. Starts weaving again, but he ends up being way more fair this time around, and I catch his slipstream. I decide to bump draft him a little because it's too early for an overtake. He would just get me back right away. And this time, I do not misjudge my braking point. Get a beautiful U-turn there, hug the inside, keep the place. Now, I have to work this middle section as well as I can in order to build a gap before we reach the end straight, because otherwise he's just gonna catch me in the slipstream. He is absolutely nailing it in the dirty air behind me. He might actually get an overtake for the straight. Goes for the outside here. He is way too close to me. I don't want to resort to the weaving like he did. So I start upshifting way too early in order to drive slower, hoping that he can overtake me sooner and I can get some slipstream back. But is it too late? Is this close? Yep. Incredible. That was 0.02 of a second between us. Incredible. What a win. So that's it for this video. This is something new for me. I'm trying something different. So I'd love to hear your opinions, any feedback. Do you want me to do something different? You don't like it at all? You like it? Please let me know. If you do like it, please leave it a like. And if you're not subscribed already, consider subbing. I appreciate you watching, I really do. Thank you.